the most broken combo that you could build would be...
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
Fafnir is a transplant for mobile. He was developed alongside the mobile version and tweaked for the Facebook and web version of the game. We're going to start with his green ability. From what we can tell, and from what community managers have already shared with me outside of this video, is he's very similar to the mobile version. Every time that Fafnir does a basic auto attack, he hammers his hammer on the anvil. This will give an allied hero a little shield. You see the little shield right here? This ability does 100% in fact prioritize agility heroes. All right, so if you have a Ginger only, or a Kira only, or a Kark only, an Arachne only, Ishmael, Dante, Fox, you know, any team that has a single agility hero, his shield will prioritize that hero. So the shield will protect them at low health and save them from death one time, presumably one time per fight, right? So how exactly this ability works, the community managers have told me that they're going to put out a frequently asked question post about this. Frequently asked questions. Does Dante dodge before the shield goes into effect? Does the shield go into effect before dodge happens? That's a big question, because if the shield blocks damage before Dante dodges, then this is a bad combination with Dante, right? And any dodge hero, Fafnir is going to be a bad combination with, right? Because you want them to take the damage or at least dodge the damage. So if the shield blocks the damage before the dodge is checked, that's going to be a big deal. We'll find out very soon. And saving that ally from death at least one time is going to be fantastic, because one of the big strategies behind the Kark line that I used to use quite a bit is to let Kark take so much damage that he dies, charges his ultimate very quickly. Whenever he is revived, he uses his ultimate and, you know, claps 3 of the enemy line. So I think Fafnir Kark could be fun. I think Fafnir Arachne tank is going to be hilarious and fun, right? Think about a team that uses like Arachne, Fafnir, Dorian, Iris, Heidi, like something like that. I think it's going to be fantastic. I think it's going to be really fun. So that's the first ability. A shield that blocks damage. Is it blocking all damage types like on mobile? Is it blocking physical attacks? Is it blocking pure damage? Is it blocking magic damage? We don't know yet. We'll find that out. So ability 2 boosts the physical attack of the shielded ally. So not only are you protecting that agility hero, but you're also boosting the physical attack damage. This isn't necessarily a plus physical attack. This is going to be something that modifies physical attack. This has caused a lot of trouble on Hero Wars Mobile due to interactions with Qingmao and Galahad. So we will see how that works when the hero is released. But I personally will probably take advantage of this with my Kark line. Dante tanks will gain a ton of physical attack. Really, you can use this in a lot of lines, right? A lot of lines will benefit from having a bonus physical attack. If you just use, I mean, depending on if you use Sebastian for other things, I don't know if Sebastian would be good. Like a Sebastian Zhu line. Zhu is a strength hero. Fafnir would boost Sebastian instead of Zhu, right? So Sebastian would gain the bonus physical attack. He would gain the bonus shield. He would start the fight early. I mean, Sebastian could be a fun target for Fafnir as well. The Violet ability is what makes this guy soft countered by Chorus and Sebastian. Of course, Sebastian and Chorus continuing to, well, Sebastian really, not Chorus so much, but Sebastian continuing to limit the design space for Hero Wars, Facebook, and web. Increases armor penetration of the ally after they stun an enemy. If the enemy is stunned, your allies, any ally that stuns an enemy will gain a bonus to armor penetration. So Kark stuns 3 enemies, and then he will gain the armor penetration. Like, he uses his ultimate stuns 3 enemies. He will gain the armor penetration after the ult. We don't know how long this lasts for. We do know that it stacks. You can see the 5 little hammers on the top. That's to signify the armor penetration buff that they're going to receive. We don't know how big that is yet. If it's, you know, if it's the size of a skin, if it's the size of an armor penetration artifact weapon, you know, is the Fenris pet providing armor penetration? Is that enough? Could be a sub-in for Nebula. Could be. I was thinking about that too, a way to keep some of your heroes alive during the meteor shower. Not a lot of heroes do big things after they stun enemies, but it will be a nice thing. It will be a nice thing. The big question that I need answered, that hopefully we get an answer in a Q&A or through testing, is does the stun actually have to hit, right? Or if Chorus and Sebastian, or, Chorus and Sebastian blocks the stun, do they not gain the armor penetration effect? It is possible that just attempting to stun will give an armor penetration effect, though I doubt it. We will know more with testing. Kark's auto attacks gaining more armor penetration, I'm all for it. Kark will stun heroes through auto attacks occasionally. He will hit a hero so hard with just his basic auto attack that he will stun them, because if you do enough damage in one hit, it stuns the enemy no matter what kind of ability it is. That will gain some armor penetration for Kark, but I can see him being paired with Ishmael to great effects, right? Ishmael stunning every third hit. Every third hit, Ishmael is going to gain armor penetration. Are you kidding me? Fafnir Ishmael is going to be so strong. Fafnir Ishmael is going to be incredible. He's going to be ulting faster than usual, we think. He's going to be doing ×4 damage on crits, and he will get a stacking armor penetration buff every third hit. Every third attack, Ishmael will stun the enemy tank or whatever, and he will gain armor penetration. How ridiculous. I can't wait to try Fafnir Ishmael. I think Fafnir Ishmael is going to be hilarious. I think that the most broken combo that you could build would be Fafnir Arachne. Fafnir Arachne, but Arachne doesn't care about armor penetration, right? She does magic damage and she does pure damage. If this added magic or armor penetration, Fafnir Arachne, because Arachne is an agility hero, remember. Arachne is an agility hero. She's not an intelligence hero. She's an agility hero. So she would get the shield. She would get the bonus attack, right? And she would get, hypothetically in my magic scenario, my fantasy scenario, she would gain magic penetration. Man, she would be insane. Obviously, that's why it's not all penetration. And then finally, his ultimate is an area of effect attack. He will stun all enemies, grant all allies the physical attack bonus, and grant all allies the defensive shield. The defensive shield, if at least one ally has the shield, which that means that he won't grant the shield if he's the only hero left. Luther and Fafnir should be good. I think if a single hero and Fafnir is still alive, I think it will cause some timeouts. A single hero plus Fafnir being still alive, like Fafnir Martha or Fafnir Marcus, right? Fafnir Astaroth with Oliver and a healer. I think it's going to cause some timeouts for sure. It's going to be a fun hero. It's going to be a lot of testing in the near future. And when does all this happen? When does the rework take place? By the way, new enemy type. Has anybody ever seen this enemy before? This is stolen artwork from the Hydra fights, I believe. But there we go. New enemy. Big dragon. Big dragon. Surprise dragon. This event's going to go live September 16th. It is a 7-day event. There is an event map. Here's the event map. You have little minions you got to fight. You have bosses. You have daily tasks, the cross-sort of daily tasks. You have the merchant. Oh, look, there's a Hydra avatar right there. That's a Hydra head from Hero Wars Mobile. Here's a shop. I don't know if anybody noticed this. Did anybody notice this in the video? Stellar skins for 3,500 currency. What is that? Ishmael doll, Fafnir doll is going to have, hopefully chance for soul stones in it. Looks fun. And then you have items down here, Giant Slayer and Dragon Shield. Secrets of the Dragon Mountains. Do not summon Fafnir using coins, get the dolls and get soul stones from them that way. We have to make sure that the dolls are, the soul stones are in his doll first, but Jiv, yeah, that's absolutely going to be a point that I'm going to make. As soon as we get confirmation about the contents of that doll, we will definitely discuss that. But I would say yes. I would say absolutely that's probably going to be the strategy.